Yep.
Recording started.
Kinda disappointing. You'd think people like that would know how to, be on fucking time.
Hang on a second.
Oh, good.
This is Sergeant Mocha looking for a Dr. Cooper who was supposed to meet us on Sandy Bay Beach.
Yo, Doinks, what's your favorite color? Random question time.
Oh, random question time. My favorite color is orange. So
Hell
if you
yeah.
find one of those hydro flasks that's orange, please let me know. I want one so bad.
I will keep it out. I've only
I
found a
traded
red so
one.
far.
Look, I found one earlier that had a bunch of
How we
stickers on it, and I traded it for this black one.
Oh.
Doing
But it
Gucci.
had a bunch of Demon Slayer stickers on it, and I would have given it to
Waiting
you
for the
had I
rain.
known you beforehand.
But you?
Yes, the rain is rain.
Yeah.
Oh
it's
my,
okay.
I am glad to be back. It's no longer cold where I was. Sorry, where should I get to myself? My name is Stan Cooper. Dr. Cooper,
Oh,
what
okay.
people call me. I am the head research and development of S.T.A.G Industries here on Deer Isle.
Okay. Nice to meet you.
With me, I have two of my agents, as well as the head of security, Colonel Wright. Today, I just wanted to talk, introduce ourselves after a little misfortune happened. Once the world kind of went to shit, we disappeared. We had research to attend. Are you guys new to the Isle by chance? I heard there was a wave of newcomers.
Been here
Somewhat.
for a while.
I'm kinda new. But the clowns came from a different island, so
Clowns.
yeah, we're
I
friendly.
guess your
We're trying to
profession is
make a
still
carnival
alive.
for everyone to have fun.
Fun in the apocalypse.
Some of us are
Wow.
new, others are not. It's kind of a mixed bag.
Any locals to Deer Isle? Not here?
Sorry, what did you say?
I said any locals of Deer Isle?
I mean, not exactly local, but I was here for a bit before everything went to shit, so...
I see.
Yeah.
So you probably heard of our company before.
Bits and
S.T.A.G?
pieces.
S.T.A.G, I used to get arms and munitions from S.T.A.G when I was in Special Forces. I used to work on 42 when it was still, military base,
Wow, 42. But you're part of the National Guard
The
unit
clowns.
over here.
No, I was a Special Forces unit that was deployed out here just before the infection reached this island. You guys were the ones that supplied us all our arms and ammunition to try and keep the place safe, and everything kind of went to shit anyway, so... This Remington I have on my back was actually all the ammunition for it was supplied by S.T.A.G, and I thank you very much for it. Thank you for the help that you gave.
We are kind that you use our weapons. Obviously, our weapon industry from the old S.T.A.G days carries our money, but our research is what thrives us to a better community. Before our research and our talk about where we have been, I came here to warn you people. I was hoping, more of the remaining of Deer Isle would come. But to your people, to the people of this isle, to be aware, there is a rogue stag agent of ourselves. He disappeared when the apocalypse started with a small group of stag agents as a riot police to.
Get down. Lana,
Get down, get down, get down,
to
get
cover.
down.
I can't see shit.
All right. Let's go.
Just so that you guys know, I only have a single mag for my S.T.A.G. I don't have any more ammo.
Caught in the plate.
Move.
Third floor police station. Third floor police station, left window.
Yeah,
left
yeah,
window.
yeah.
Stag agents, get that man.
Do you guys want some help, or do you have
Where
it
are they?
covered? Like,
Forward.
you want some help, or do you have it covered, or what?
We'll be alright.
I'm fine.
You're still in eyesight of them. Keep coming back. Keep coming back.
First one to
Let's
get
go, let's
that
go, let's go.
rogue
Little
agent
further. Drop them. Drop
gets
them.
a
Drop 'em.
present
I got
from
'em, I
my
got 'em.
company.
Oh, so he's the only one in that building right now? Good. I think I see somebody up on the roof
hold
as
on,
we
go.
speak. Is that one of yours up on the roof? Can you confirm?
Everybody else fan out.
Do
Make
not
sure nothing
know who
else
that
happens.
is.
Everybody else
Well,
fan
he's
out.
aiming
Make
at
sure there's
you,
no other
so
people.
you
Kneel
might wanna
down.
get
Crouch down. Get down, or you're gonna get shot.
I'm resuscitating as
Well-
much as I can. My defib's at
I'm
home. I don't
firing
have my
back.
defib
Fuck
with me.
this guy. Where's my nice weapon? Here it is.
Northeast.
Are any
northeast.
of you about?
Shots
Are any of
northeast.
you Are any of you a medic? I need
Let's
to know
go.
right now. Are any of
Let's
you a
go.
medic?
Here.
Do you have a defib on you by any chance?
Stop doing compressions. Stop doing compressions.
I'll go on the roof.
Northeast.
Get bandage and
Who's
stuff
down?
like if you have.
On the roof.
First one to kill this bastard gets a
Hey,
prize.
there's a guy in the police station.
Does anybody
Yeah,
have?
I
Does
saw him.
anybody
I'm trying to
have? I
wait for him
might
to
have an
peek.
EpiPen. An EpiPen might help.
I have one.
Let me stab you up quickly. There we go. Stay low, stay low.
Fuck!
Mocha, do you have
Agent, are we doing
Fucking
alright?
crikey!
Come here, boss.
Woo!
Stay still. Stay still. I'm giving you an EpiPen to help you
What
out a little bit.
I was asking if you could see.
We got shots northeast.
I'm looking.
Yep, same.
You're lucky. That's the only EpiPen I had on me, man.
Stand still.
Ah, that's alright. Fucking hell!
Ink. Keeps popping his head up on the roof.
Where is the bastard?
North. He's east of our location and the little hunting stand. To your east.
Is it a hunting stand?
Where is my gun?
He's negative. From the target. There is one on the roof.
Anyone
Is
happen to
that
have any
one on the
spare
roof
AS
ours?
Val mags on them by any chance? I left the rest of mine at home. I only have the one in my gun.
Ink.
Does anyone have a
Follow
split?
me.
We are getting shot from
Oh,
down the
okay.
road to the east.
Right. You follow me.
Lana, you stay here.
What is happening?
Colonel, where are you at?
Hello, what is going on?
We're getting shot
We're
at.
taking shots, boss. We're taking shots.
Oh, from where?
Police station and
Due
apparently
east
over there as
hunting
well.
stand
They're
and
over here
police
to our
station.
east.
Unfortunately.
From police station?
At one
and-
point it was
okay.
police station. It seems they've moved.
My Russian friend, do you happen to have any S.Val mags on you by any chance?
That's all, man.
no,
my friend, I did
not.
No,
I have none.
No, not Russian.
You think he's at the police station? I have a big boom boom for him.
I mean, at one point he was.
So what is this guy? Just fucking opening fire for no fucking reason, or what is going on?
Okay, so
What is
it's
fella?
probably
Hello,
a rogue
fella?
stag agent. There was
Are
a
you
rogue
who?
stag agent. so-
Fucking shoot, you bitch!
I mean, I can
Does
send
anyone
him
have
to.
morphine?
Person on the
I do.
police station roof is one
I
of
think.
mine. Don't worry.
Okay, my buddy have a broken leg.
Here, take this.
Hello, hello! Fucking idiot!
Thank you.
They're
First.
circling around us. Whoever
Okay,
gets
Steven,
that
where are
rogue
you?
S.T.A.G agent first will get a prize for
Hello,
myself.
shooter, will you
Weapon
please?
chips.
Unfortunately,
Where
I'm
is this
dog
fucking
shit in
guy?
a gunfight, but I can send someone to Jesus
Oh,
with something I
fuck
have
you,
on
you
me.
tried to shoot me, bitch.
Is that our guy on the roof? Is it our guy on the
Shots
roof?
directly
The guy
down
on
the
the
road,
roof of the
straight
fire
down the road.
station is one of mine.
Heard.
Oh, ours is on the
Yeah,
police station?
yeah, that's one of mine.
Oh, okay.
Well, the doctor fuck ran off over there. For some-
We've got one guy down here. I just can't drag him.
The agent is
Oh, he's
to
up,
the
he's up,
left
he's
on
up.
the hospital.
Gotcha.
Watch out.
It's with me.
I'm pushing up with you. I got your back. I
Yeah.
got your back.
Does anyone have a splint?
No, but I can help you make one for you, I think.
I got you guys covered while you make the splint.
Don't even think I have a hatchet.
We're just gonna go get a steak.
He's in the hospital.
What floor? I can't really
Don't
see
know.
too well.
He is moving. He's moving up and down the stairs.
Oh, stairwell.
He's in the hospital.
Top floor.
Top floor of the hospital.
Second. He's moving down the stairwell. Unfortunately,
That's a lot of gunfire.
I'm surprised.
Not really. People have been trying to kill me for a while now.
I can't imagine why with everything available to find on this island.
And that's why we're here.
Yeah, collect your little samples back up.
Hmm?
Is it collecting your little samples back up?
So you know about the samples.
Of course I do. I find things and I look into them.
So how much do you know?
A decent amount. Talk a bit after this guy's
I
dealt
mean,
with, because unfortunately I don't even know what person's in the fucking building at this point.
I think he's deceased.
Probably, they're probably just sweeping the building.
What's your name?
Lana, or Svetlana, I live in the tower nearby.
I don't know.
I've been looking into all of this since I got
One is
here.
fucking going to be
I'm
losing
sorry,
his
day
brains
one
all over
I
the
get
floor.
fucking attacked by some creature made of smoke. I'm not gonna look into everything.
I'd keep your head on
We'll
the swivel
talk
just in
after
case
this.
there's more.
Of course.
Okay, well, for those that don't know, one shooter is neutralized. He's missing half of his head, and I don't know where the other one is, if there is another one.
No, there's only one shooting at us. The other one was confirmed a friendly. That was just misinformed.
Okay, then we are good.
Oh, it is a guy that task force. I was the one that was
Vehicle coming in the
mistaken
back?
for an enemy.
So,
Heads up.
so
We are confirmed that the S.T.A.G agent, the rogue one, is dead, correct?
I only
Well, we
saw
got-
one, but I guarantee you there was 3 or 4 of them.
Well,
Based off of
Oh.
gunshots alone, there was 3 or 4 of them. 2 of them had bigger weapons. One had a VSS Ventores.
I can
I
say
have
this.
some VSS mags.
Okay, well, there is like 3 or 4. Maybe not a good idea to have flare out over here. Maybe throw it away.
Either throw it away or move into somewhere we actually have cover rather than being in the damn open of the road. Or a beach.
We'll move into this shopping compound.
If I'm correct, there's a school.
Hey, if one of you guys killed the guy with the Ventores and you have those mags, I kind of need them. I only have the single mag in my gun. I left the rest of my mags at home on accident.
I killed the fella with the Tundra.
Thank you. I don't mind using 10 rounds.
Interesting.
Doinks, do you need more ammo after this? I can get you some.
Understand? No. I have like hundreds of rounds on me for this. I'm good on
Kurt.
999 by 39.
God.
I'll take any spare.
Sir, I'm
But
telling you,
good.
he is a fucking cunt.
Oh,
Shot me.
that's what.
He was 2 centimeters away from the dick, sir.
Oh, nice.
Are you good? Did that
Get-
EpiPen
get-
help you out when you came down?
Yeah,
Did that
I mean,
EpiPen help you out? All right, good.
my penis is sore, but you know,
Get
You know, if you
checked
come,
Get
I
checked out
can-
by our medics when we get back.
yeah, I was gonna say I could give him a checkup too. Like I said, I did field medics before I went into special forces, so.
I understand.
Oh,
We have
special
medics
You
back
have
at
eyes
our
on.
Special
facility.
ground forces.
sir, I might have to get a robotic cock.
Smokestack, get up high, get eyes for me.
So,
Yeah.
was it confirmed one of our rogue stag agents?
Confirmed.
Very
Target's
well.
down.
Thank you, Colonel. I apologize for that. Very unprofessionally of my fellow agents to come after me. I've been rogue agents before, and that should be the last of our pickings from the ones that fled. Is anyone else hurt? Shot? Need medical attention?
Nope.
Who are you?
Me?
Hmm?
My name is Dr. Cooper.
Yes, you. Dr. Cooper.
head
What is
director of S.T.A.G.
fellas around you?
I have 2 agents with me, as well as the head of security of S.T.A.G, Colonel Wright.
Right,
Oh,
so the
that
fellas
sounds
that
nice,
were shooting
nice.
at us, they were what, like rogue agents or what the fuck are they?
Yes, they were rogue agents. We've had plenty of them in the past. We've had reports that they've been robbing innocent civilians as well as torturing. So we took it in our own hands as well coming back, and sadly there's still one left we could not handle. And he showed his face here today and paid the price.
Are you the one on the fucking, what's this called, radio?
S.T.A.G? Yes, that
Yes?
would be me. Unless
What
you
is
hit the
gathering
automatic
about?
alert system.
Yes, why are we here?
You said your name was Dr. Cooper?
Yes.
Back in the day, I ended my service as a captain. Thank you for your help here today. I greatly appreciate the help, Dr. Cooper. But I will tell you one thing and one thing only that I learned from the Special Forces. If it's one guy alone, it's not one guy alone. I guarantee you he has more people in arms somewhere around here or somewhere on the island. So don't think he's the last one, because he very well probably got more people in his cause.
Mister,
I've
I
had my
appreciate
fair
the-
share of I've had my fair share of infiltration deployments. So please keep your head on a swivel. I don't want to see you or any of your men go down again.
What, home, listen, hey. We're here to fucking listen to what he says, relax.
Yes, yes.
Thank you.
Please do speak.
If you are local to Deer Isle, you've heard of our industries before. You've heard of my name, my colleagues, our research, and our military aid to the island. We've been here for almost 20 years, more than. We've helped this island flourish with its economy, boosted its military, as well as its research. There's a feeling with this island I love. Why I come back. The last 2 months, since the world ended, our
Hey.
presence has been gone.
Go
Sergeant Takamura, do
The
we
reason
have
for-
the radio comms?
The reason for this is we had a high definition of research
I'm already on
and a
there. Just making
breakthrough
sure.
with one of our projects. Very, very important research for quantum mechanics and theory proved to us that we could do one of our research projects. That research project helped great in time, especially in this world, from one place to another. This project is still under investigation, still under review as we still push to thrive this way of being of quantum mechanics and theory. Today we come back and we see that our facilities at KMOC has been broken into. We understand banning it years ago after a bomb fell was not a really good idea, and there was still research left behind. I heard of wind that some of these books, our tablets, have been found by the local community. And I'm here offering you today a chance to return these said research books, projects, goals, and notes back to the company of S.T.A.G Industries for further development and research of this isle. Now, obviously, what do you get out of it? Well, we promise within the next months or so, once we get back up on operation and we get our weapons trades, we will donate to your cause. We're here to help this island, not destroy it. So we are asking for the people of the public, a representative of S.T.A.G, here for the main part of Deer Isle. We want someone who could spread our word and causes. But obviously it's not going to be a pick and choose. I don't know any of you. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. But first for business, we need our research back. So if you do have our research books, can you please step out? Or if you know someone who has these books.
Might have one.
Right. So you want her to go ahead and get back your research, and in return you will donate our cause. How are we to trust you?
Have you not seen the last 20 years of S.T.A.G industry? This island was a dump. Small camping villages on the shoreline to fish. Waldoboro, Stonington, hell, this town itself. What do you see all around it? S.T.A.G industry. We built up Deer Isle. We will donate to the cause. Obviously, our disappearance for the last 2 months doesn't help with, keeping productivity and civilization together. But we do believe in our research, and we do believe in science.
I think you should donate first before having the people who will be putting their time of returning your research show
Yes, show
good
us some
faith.
goodwill.
You see, there's the problem. We donate first. You attempt the
That's
final
not an
research.
easy little word.
Well, that is how it
I was
goes.
gonna
You don't
say.
expect us to have the research, but we are going to put our effort into this, right? So the effort of this counts. Whether we find it or not, that is up to us. And that is up to
Let me ask you,
you and
sir.
your men as well.
Let me ask you, sir. What have you been? How long have you been here?
Well, I just showed up maybe a few hours ago.
Oh, so you're very new to this isle.
Yes, very new.
Well,
Making sure I had a full mag.
I don't know if you've noticed, but there's a lot of things here. Some very weird, some better than others. We understand that the donations of our causes to your cause will greatly strength in our communities. But the problem is we cannot provide protection unless we can continue our research. Without those documents, we are, well, let's say, slow behind business. We're not focusing on weapon manufacturing. Right now, our goal is to get back our research. And once we do that, we can grow our manufacturing again. Produce more S.T.A.G weapons, produce more S.T.A.G attachments, and as well as S.T.A.G industries. Equipment, gas, oil, to help better these communities. Maybe turn on the streetlights again.
Do you have
Right next to us.
documents or anything like that, or points of interest of when you were last cited with these
It's right behind you.
documents
They
and
keep pulled
research?
past.
So where
Looks like a
we know
Zarka.
where to start looking?
Oh my bad.
The abandoned research that was stolen was at Kmuck, as well as it has been brought around the island. We do not know exactly of places, but the books are very easily locatable. Plain with a stag logo on top of it. Like
Alright.
that
As a
right there.
goodwill gesture.
Ah,
Say you're here to help.
Game Buck.
Ah, how's it going, laddie? Come on in.
Yes, we are here to
This is
help.
step number
What's-
one.
What was your name?
Svetlana.
Colonel, make sure to write down a weapon shipment to Lana.
Who's this then? Nice hard
Lana, we'll
work,
be
yeah.
contacting you
See,
in the
who
next
he's
week.
kicking about.
Okay.
We'll drive a personal shipment to you, your location. We'll talk after,
Of course.
get more information.
Okay.
So
Your
you mentioned
location,
earlier
what you need.
Kemok, right?
I can't understand you.
K-Muck
I'm
was one of our
very
underground
sorry.
facilities before the apocalypse.
We'll give
This
you
facility was
details.
bombed,
But,
so we abandoned it after a
that's
couple
not
of
my
years
car.
of trying to
Who were in
retain
that car?
the
I thought
facility
you were in the
itself.
car.
But it being underground kind of
Oh,
ruined
who
everything.
is this then?
Right, so right now it's like all around.
Why is he dressed like a gay cowboy?
Oi, agent. Hush him up.
Saw your shit out.
The man's
It's
clearly
the
not
other
fucking
one by the
speaking.
road.
So what if I have a few of those books, but not with me?
Well, if you would like, our gate is open. We have a new facility locator. I do not know if you guys know the location, but southeast of the main aisle is a crater. It's a military base where it used to be a research camp. We were set up there.
Uh-huh.
You'll see the stag flags.
Right. Can you
Or
hear me now?
we can head to your location of living.
Sir, who are you? And what is
Okay.
this?
These research books helps us
I'm here 'cause,
understand
like,
what we
some
have
sort of
lost
radio
in K-Muck.
message.
We are here to understand what we have missed in our research and findings to
SVP
hopefully
man.
better our quantum
What's
mechanic
on it?
theories
This man
and
is
our
a-
projects
is he a
up
TikToker
north.
or an Instagrammer?
Right.
Weapon manufacturing
Oh.
will
Oh,
resume,
so you're them people.
Sir,
Okay.
why
but
are you
obviously
dressed up like a
It's a
weirdo?
fucking
our main
suit.
focus is research, which is why we are asking.
It's a suit.
For the next couple of weeks, we'll be looking
What's wrong
at
with
the
my suit?
community.
Cowboy
We'll be
wannabe.
looking for
Right this way, sir.
people who want to help
Oh,
us
you guys trying
research.
to shoot me,
There's
sir?
things on this island
Your car
that
was
are
returned in the same condition.
very weird, very unexplainable.
They're going for down.
Hope I'm not intruding.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm here because some sort of radio message. Am I late or something?
Yes,
exactly
very. You
on that.
missed a very hectic first 30 minutes.
I was
Apologies on
one,
me.
yeah, it was one hell of a firefight at the start, buddy.
Is that what I was hearing?
Yeah.
Ah. Hmm.
I
Apologies,
wouldn't
I'm here
call
now.
one lone shooter a hell of a
Blackstone.
firefight, but sure.
Dr. Cooper.
Well, I mean, he pinned all of us down into one corner. I'd say that's a pretty hectic firefight.
Really?
Blackstone.
Hey,
You say.
that's me.
Are you the person posting posters about a car business?
Oh
Aye.
shit, Blackstone.
That's me, man. I sell cars.
A business in the apocalypse. You never see that nowadays.
Ah, well, I tried to do my best. You know, we even got like a banking thing happening, but yet to get any customers for that.
Well, I wish you luck on that.
Of course, of course. If you need a car, come to
We
me.
can help. As well.
Nah, mate, I'm perfectly fine, mate. I'm dandy. But thanks for the offer. So who might you lot be? Obviously, I just came, so if
I'm
you was,
Dr. Cooper.
explaining anything.
To my right
Alright,
is
Mr.
Colonel
Cooper.
Wright, and the other two are just agents.
And you must be this stag group over the radio.
Yes, S.T.A.G Industries. You probably have seen our logo around.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure you're a good bunch to say the least. Hopefully, maybe.
Well, I mean, we did build up this island after all.
Oh, I missed that part. I'll step back, let you continue. Don't want to intrude. I'll let someone else explain everything I've missed.
Back to what I was saying.
Yes, we
about
were
our
last
data.
over at the KMUC.
These books that I'm needing are
I'll
not
ship
just
in
findable objects.
Blackstone.
Someone has them.
Good, big man. You're right.
Ship,
Someone
buddy.
has them in possession. Honestly,
Ah,
I've been trying to find where you're
everything.
based at here, Liam. Like,
Lana.
Oh!
My-
Homeboy, you was kind of loud. I need to
Yeah.
hear this fella.
Shut up.
I'm sorry. I'll whisper.
Thank you.
What was you saying about?
With these mission research
Base?
logs, it helps us better
Let's
prevent
walk
for
over
the
that
future.
way. I'll explain everything to you.
Helps us do some more research, finish our projects that we have already started, and help understand more of what is happening. I don't know if you've known about the infection that cursed this world, but we have been able to travel, and we are sending agents to the mainland to try to capture one of these parent infected tests, but so far we've came up empty-handed. We have projects all over to help the island grow, as well as revert back to the golden civilization that it used to be. We have been working with manufacturers back on the mainland to send weapons, overseas, and goods over here to help rebuild once was our home. Sorry, let me put my glasses back on.
I mean, to be fair, it wasn't that much of a golden civilization to begin with. We were kind of on the decline for quite some time, but...
Sorry you feel that way.
I mean,
As, you know, the
it's not
world
how I feel, it's
became...
just stated in fact, but yeah, sure.
I don't know, homeboy. I think I like waking up, drinking my coffee, then fucking reaching for my rifle. I like old world.
Oh no, I'm not saying I
Yeah,
dislike the
big
old
boy.
world, I'm just saying it wasn't as he described it.
Where did you
Oh, it's
live,
a
by
potato,
chance?
potato.
All over. I've seen most of the world, so I mean...
So you lived under before? What part?
Old Town for a bit, right before the, everything, like all the walls caved in and shit.
Well, I'm sorry that I couldn't prevent the end of the world.
Eh, it is what it is.
Back to statement of hands. We will offer our weapons, our manufacturing units. We have gotten in contact with them, but we realize the more power we use for radios, more and more of these... What's the word?
Entities.
Figures appear. Entities.
Are you talking about the
I don't know if
demons?
any of you have researched or have seen any unknown life forms.
So he
not.
is talking about the demons. He is talking about the demons. Got it. Okay. Those things are fucking scary.
The other day, I killed 2 demon goats up at Waldemar, like that.
What about a, freaky teleporting thing that wears a, mask, like a fox mask?
Yeah, I was gonna say you might want to send a Reaper over here to talk to Stag too, especially since he's killed so goddamn many of them fucking demons.
Reaper is not in the, right health conditions to drive around for no reason.
That's fair.
Hence why
That's
I'm
fair.
here.
Ah, there we go.
There they are!
Speaking of demons!
Watch your fucking crossfire!
Watch your fucking crossfire. Get...
Well, I was
fun.
Ooh, there's more. There's more.
More.
I got swiped. They're up top. Right.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, get up.
Trying, okay? I'm scared.
Stay there.
I will. Save these people.
Oh, watch out.
I'm gonna repair
Thank
my
fuck my armor.
There's no, they fucking rushed
Demons,
right in
man.
this
These
fucking
These are the same
compound.
ones that come up the hill frequently.
That's an interesting rifle you've got there.
Interesting creatures.
Oh, not that. The
Okay,
other
so you're
one,
talking about the
longer
goat
range one.
demons. Oh, look on the right, at least they're not goat demons that make your heart pump.
This is a new one I haven't seen yet.
What the fuck are these fucking creatures? I've never seen this kind.
These ones come around the hill quite a bit. They're also all over the island.
Yeah, we've put down quite a lot of them. Tanky as fuck. Can take about 6 rounds of 50 BMG before they go down.
I'm staying by Mocha at this point. I'm too scared to go
And
anywhere
if you
else.
see the big ones that whisper things, put your fucking earplugs
Are
in.
these the ones you were talking about? These fellas that just fucking came in?
These ones I haven't seen before, but they look like the same protege. Colonel
Yeah,
Wright,
there's some.
collect a sample for me for the lab.
Doctor, if you come across the bigger ones, the ones that whisper, I recommend putting earplugs in, as they have a tendency of making people shoot themselves.
I'm very aware of that creature. We've had an experience when we resettled back in our facilities.
I don't know if I've killed it, because it always seems to just vanish, so I'm assuming it's still fucking out there.
We've never seen 2 of them in the same location. It's only been 1.
Yeah. No, I've
Well,
seen
they say these
I've seen
fucking
2
creatures
at one
come from the
point, but
fucking hills. They are here in Sandy Bay. The closest ever, I guess.
Well, I see that guns are really not the problem for people, it's ammo. Killing these things all day must really dink your ammo supplies, doesn't it?
Oh yeah,
you
it
are
does.
fucked up. You get hit by one of the demon things, or did you get
Is
hit
that
by
our
friendly
guy
fire?
up on the roof there?
Friendly fire.
It might be Tommy.
Nice.
Name.
For this information, seeing what's been happening, these creatures, our projects, we will make sure ammo supply gets back. I see a lot of good heavy weapons here. Some from a company I used to know. Besides the factor of the points, I promise
Can you
this.
share the levels battles of them?
This is my plan for our future. S.T.A.G Industry is back. We are here to provide for those who want help, who seek the excitement and thrill of research and technology. We will open up a shop somewhere on the island, represented by you, the people. As well, our door to our facilities will be open for the common folk that represent S.T.A.G. We're not asking for you to join us. We're asking for you to help our growth in the protection of Deer Isle. For those who give us the research and books, if you come to our door, we'll supply you with ammo, weapons, whatever is pleasing to you. whatever's in our stock and available. We set up communications back with our manufacturing districts. We'll make sure to provide guns, ammo, quality of life items as a bonus.
Sure, that sounds like a good deal.
I agree.
I
By
like it
the
extremely.
way, one of those entities you were asking about, one that I told you teleports, it wears a mask like this.
Interesting.
Where did you get the mask?
This specific mask was given to me as a gift by a friend of mine. Well, family member actually.
But it wears the same
Copy.
one.
Wasn't by the mask, by the entity.
No.
Copy.
So, for those that have any questions about Stag Industry, about what we offer, please speak now.
What's up with the place in the ice? The skulls and ash all
Crypt.
over it. That chamber in the center.
We've been there.
Like I told you before, I explore this island and I try to find out everything I can. That happened to be one of the places on my list. And I've seen what you've housed
Wow.
in there somehow, although it seemed pacified.
Our projects, yes. Well, I'll tell you the chamber you came across was a Hyper-Renest chamber. We call it, for short, the HRC. Just like I said earlier, our job, our goal for that project was to take the individual particles of a human, somehow divine it from one place to another. Teleportation, if you will, for the common folk. We were trying to make a teleportation machine. Something to get to place, and the crypt was the only spot cold enough to decrease these particles, decrease the element, for this to be able, to be feasible. And
I
during
think the
this
word is
time, we've
feasible, my
had...
friend. I'm sorry.
Interrupt me. See.
Back
to what I was saying.
I'm a grammar Nazi. I'm sorry.
Back to what I was saying. With the thing you've housed, was a failed project of ours. It was supposed to... Well, we talk in private for that. This project did not go against our will. It did not work with what we had more fight back than it did, so we locked it away. Or tried, at least. The reason why we were gone for so long is because we were fighting back the entity that we produced to do good, instead did more harm. Science is never
sounds
always
to
good.
me. Sounds to me
Sometimes
like
you
the
make
experiment
mistakes.
got bad.
You say that. That's why we have science and research and development, causes, hypotenuse, theories, quantum mechanics. Put everything together, you don't know what your results are. Only questions, more concerns, and more out problems.
You say you have things to sell to us like ammo and guns. How exactly are you going to be getting these items? I've searched far and wide, and ammo isn't exactly the easiest thing to come across.
Well, once we solidify our findings of our research, we have a manufacturing unit. We make weapons, we make ammo. We've done this before plenty of times. Very easy to, you know, make these things. We just have to literally get back to our old ways. Now our main problem is our research and development center. We've lost a lot of progress due to the fact of our Kmart facilities being breached. We've had
Well,
S.T.A.G agents go back in there to retrieve those items that were still in there, but some of them are missing.
let's say you
Book,
get all of the
Lana,
research. Does that mean you'll be
yes.
producing every type of ammo, or many at the very least?
Ammo's we can provide. Ammo's very easy to make. Just some brass, gunpowder, and the bullet.
Alright then. I'll hold you up to it.
Well, it's very simple and easy. But obviously, I'm no salesman. I'm no person of, trade. I'm a doctor. I research. That's my job. To oversee S.T.A.G Industries with success in their weapon manufacturing, I leave that up to the people who make weapons. I'll send it here to give it to me. And hopefully, with one of you, friends, people of Deer Isle, as a salesman, a trader, or a person that wants to join the business of S.T.A.G, can help us sell our weapons, our manufacturing, push out more and more goods to the island and the people of this island, as while we continue our research and protection and findings to make life better.
If I may ask a question.
Go ahead.
I'm a little late to the party, but where are these creatures coming from? Are they your failed experiments?
These are not mine. These are something we have not experienced before. Until recently. In the last week we've been here, we've seen more and more. Seem to be coming from random places. We don't understand, which is why we're sending S.T.A.G agents all over the island. To
Maybe you should
research.
capture one of them and bring it back to your industries or whatever it is. See if it is there is any connection to it.
What are we playing
If
on
I
that?
could ask a
Evolving,
question.
devolving.
Go ahead.
How far along was your, well, in layman's terms, teleportation research that you spoke of?
How long has it been?
No, how far along has it progressed?
Well, every time we get closer, something happens to where we go back to ground one, step one. Now, we have some success in teleportation, but not in the way we want it to be.
So,
Not a controlled way of teleportation.
so these creatures, maybe not these small ones, but the bigger ones, tend to blink in and out of existence at different locations. They use it to get behind you, to cross distances. Might be related to that.
Well, somebody sure has something against those guys.
You know, I've got a question actually. I'm pretty sure
Yes?
many people might be thinking this, but you've been here, you've disappeared, you've came back. You're telling us about these mutants which aren't exactly yours, but you're clearly aware of them, one way or another, or research of sorts. You know, that doesn't exactly paint a good picture in terms of what you're really after, what you're doing here. Are you really here to be good, so to speak?
They're
Sure, you have
coming
your
want
here
these
faults
back
things
here
to
inside.
go
to
away?
pretend to be saviors after going and hiding and leaving us to the dogs
Yes.
to fight these creatures. It
We
seems.
weren't
I've
going
also
into
got
hiding. If you let me speak. We're in the crypt to defend one of our failed projects. We come back, of course, the world's ending, more things pop up, and these things appear. We want to do this research, which is why we need our books back, our old projects and theories, to see if anything's connected. Just like, sorry, I'm drawing a blank on your name. But the person on the left, just like they stated, these things are teleporting behind your backs. I can't do any research on that to see what can be the cause, or what could be a deterrent besides bullets. Maybe to get rid of these things after all. Now,
Yeah.
obviously, we've disappeared to deal with our own project handling, and we've come back. The only way I can understand you, we give you our trust. If I give you the supplies, we can give you the weapons, these manufacturing items that we used to make as a company, as an industry. The only way we could do that is if you help us help you. You help us get our books back in research. We can start research on these fucking demons. We can start research on the anomalies on this island and stop and start our projects once again to finish them or just continue them.
Okay. Before we get ahead of ourselves, there is a lot of projects in hand, of course, but let us get to these books first and then you can tell us what you can do next. For now, as far as I am concerned, and I could speak for a few of my people, we want the equipment, we want the weapons, we want the ammunition, and you give us what we want, we give you what you want. What you do after with it, as long as it does not fuck with the population and fucks with us, we should be on good terms. No?
Well, we don't plan on fucking the population. We plan on growing it to better. Again, we're a company of science and understanding.
Well, I am not
You
man
give
of
us the
science,
books.
I am man of business.
Well, that's great to hear you're a man of business because we're looking for businessmen. You give us the books,
Alright.
we'll give you the weapons. You give us the chance to start our research again and give us the power that we don't have to worry about our research line out there. We could get in contact with the manufacturing districts, bring more weapons to the island.
Right, Alex.
Oh,
Okay.
to
Look,
me?
I had a bit of a headache, but just to clarify, you've done your research, you've disappeared, the hell went wrong, the world went wrong, you came back to fix your research and the mutants or whatnot, defending. So, how come you're doing this research? These various things that turn out to be humanoid. Obviously, you said they're not yours, but I'm getting the feeling here that you've been experimenting on various creatures, I'll say, before the world went wrong. What's that all about?
Before, we've never done creatures like this. We've been too busy with our hyper-renescent chamber. We've been too busy with the active teleportation and quantum mechanics and the theories. But
So the world
with
goes wrong,
this,
and you experiment on creatures? Or am I wrong?
no. These creatures we have not experimented on. The one thing we have experimented on was having a life form that wasn't existing, using a free form float, a mist that would send some type of frequency out for the people
We've seen
to
it.
send. Yes.
Right.
But this thing did not work out in our favor. It went very, very bad very quickly with our test. And we realized we need to lock it away, which is why we disappeared early in the conversation we talked about,
Alright,
to try to
that's fine then.
detain
So,
this.
you say that you trade these books and sorts for your items.
Yes. We get our books back. We get our research back. We will open up communication with our manufacturing units to bring us more weapons or ammo. And we will work with the island to distribute them in an even way. Hopefully, in that time, we find someone here, a businessman. You can sort out the trading and the money logisticals while we worry about the greater sphere at fact.
And what happens when you collect all the data and all the lost dust disappear again?
The problem in the crypt has been handled. We'll make sure we stay here for a while, and if we do disappear, we'll have representatives. We won't disappear. We'll have people here.
That,
I was gonna say,
I'm gonna call you out on one little thing, just to you said we won't disappear. But if we do disappear, we'll leave representatives, and we won't disappear. That doesn't make any sense.
Because the
Kind of.
representatives
Makes
will hold the image of Stag.
I was gonna
Right.
say
I'm
this.
saying if you're saying that you're not going to disappear, but if you do, like, just say you're not going to. Otherwise, it just seems kind of dodgy. Anyway.
It's easy.
Okay, so you're
You'll
just
have
correcting
the
my English again.
representatives.
Great. Alright.
You'll have
We are not
representatives
planning-
that will.
The
Can
clown.
I say
We
something?
are not planning on disappearing.
Thank
All
you.
right, then.
I
Thank you for the
know I'm a little.
clarification.
I know that my lisp makes it hard to understand me, and I do apologize. I also apologize for correcting your grammar earlier. But my main question, right? I come from a medical background, as well as a science background. I'm going to ask this very blatantly and very clearly, as best as I can, at least through the lisp. Dealing with the entities that you were working on, was there ever a possibility for them to reproduce, whether it be sexually or asexually? Because if
You're
there
a
was,
crazy man.
then the children, the things that you see around us now, the demons we see, ultimately fall back on you for not having nipped that possibility in the bud. Now, I am not saying that you being here is a bad thing. I welcome you coming back to try and help. But it is a question that does kind of need to be answered. Even through science, things need to be answered and documented properly and carefully.
Just get me another one.
For
Just
something
he's a
that is
clown.
nothing existed, that basically has no life form, it's just a mist. No, it cannot sexually reproduce.
Just ignore him. He's a clown.
So then in that case, if it's a mist, right, and it can conjure matter in a way, it's asexually reproducing. So what you have to figure out how to knock out is the mist itself first, not the things that are around it, right?
Yes. If you're asking
So
if
then-
the mist is a reason why these things, these demons are appearing, I can tell you they're not connected. And if they are, we'll get to the bottom of this, but I guarantee you they are not. Again, we have not been able to do proper research. We just got here a week ago, back from dealing with containing it. Which is why we are here, open our arms. We ask for our books, we give you the weapons, we continue dealing with whatever things get thrown at us. For us to be able to provide projects, business and trade.
All right, that's the
The
only
world-
question I had. I do apologize.
I don't think you need
had to ask.
research for that. It's pretty shut to me, it looks like. The world goes to hell, the mist experiment fails, or whatever your
Oh no no
experiment
no
was
no
to
no!
begin
You speak
with.
for yourself. That is for you. This is business opportunity. If he fucking
No, no,
got
no,
gives
questions.
you good shit for what he wants,
His
then
mist...
go ahead.
No, I'm just saying his mist experiment failed. And there's a 50% chance that the
Anyway.
mist is making new
Doing all right?
mutants that they don't know
I just
about.
can't see over
Or there's a
everyone, so I'm
50%
standing
chance
on the
something
bench.
else is causing it.
Oh, I got you.
And
That's how I see
that's
it.
why I asked. Like, I'm not
Well,
I'm not
fucking hell,
asking
shit
this
happens all
question
the
to try
fucking
and.
time. Whether it is mutating or not, you know, it comes
gave
from
him a
them,
copy.
sure. That's why we get these bullets and these guns to go ahead and
Oh,
defend
gotcha.
ourselves with.
I wasn't trying to ask that
Yes.
question, by the way, to spark any issues or debate.
But of
You know
course,
what?
you know,
It's
if
just scientific.
I know what
it was
I'm
a
going
scientific
to
there's more
thought
bullshit
process.
coming out of
request that they
Stag,
do
of
as
course,
a
you know, that is where war is waged.
show of good faith.
Because that means
Or-
that every
I sure
single
do.
one of you over here will be treating us like
Coffee machine.
leverage.
I
How
got
about
questions.
You
this?
think we want to
If you
use
do your
these?
research...
I already have one.
Right, let me just
So-
figure out. If you... The only thing I ask then,
Fine for now.
in the interest of keeping
Okay.
the trust between us and you, if you
Can
do
we
any
go talk
research
over there for a
breakthroughs
minute?
that you're public with it,
Yeah, we can.
Is that okay?
as I don't see withholding information that you find out about these mutants as beneficial.
With
Otherwise,
these mutants, with these demons that we've found, if we find anything crucial that we know is confirmed in our findings, we will release it to the public.
that's fine with me then.
Yes.
Yes, it goes back to the part of they don't fuck with us, we don't fuck with them.
We
What I
don't
said
plan on
earlier.
fucking with you. We plan on
Well,
being here to help, which is why we
Well,
built
I'm
this
bringing
island.
the point of what he is trying to say.
Let this guy speak.
My question was, your business that you're talking about sounds beneficial to us, but what do you call it? Do you have any what do you call it? Gift baskets or samples that will at least be able to spread around to get more people
Yeah.
on your side?
Yes, the big company's going to give you fucking gift baskets. Are you fucking dumb?
Companies pulse of what they can do, because right now they're here with 1, 2, 3, 4.
Seriously? You're
Yeah,
just... You're worried about gift baskets? Really?
yes, gift baskets.
You're a
Shut
fucking
the
Everybody
fuck
fool
trying to
is
up.
what you are.
Shut
I
up.
think
Everyone who
what he's
does
trying to say
business,
is
does good.
he wants to know what they're going to offer us. They say weapons and
Right.
ammo, but
Fucking
what
gift
weapons and ammo?
baskets.
Is that what you're trying to say?
Middle of the apocalypse trying to save people, and you care about fucking gift baskets.
Yeah.
Okay, in my case, am I gonna go to Blackstone, get a free car?
No, but he'll let you go into the race for free and
Then
give you
shut the
a
fuck
sample
up, I
card
swear.
to drive around.
Jesus. And I thought I am a clown. Huh?
If I'm not wrong, does he do that for everyone?
Well, let's see anybody who shows up, so we could test
Then
his
why?
cars out.
Then why can't we give you resources for free when we can give them to people who will help?
What the fuck is this guy saying? It's like his fucking voice is a little too much.
Colonel, you can step back. With the gift baskets, we will not offer any. As again, our force right now is to ourselves. With the expansion of our making more weapons and more ammo, we can hand out. Again, possibly opening up our own store where you could go and see these weapons that we have made. S.T.A.G industry weapons, Eastern style weapons, as well as ammo of all kind. I see a different variety of weapons. 7.62, 5.56, 9mm, shotguns. We can offer it all.
Sorry, I didn't mean to steal
Now,
Mocha from you. I do apologize.
to
Oh, you're
finalize
fine.
questions here. We get our books back. We go
How's it going,
and try to
Hermit?
open up more manufacturing for our weapons to give
Fine.
to one of our representatives on the island that's a businessman, a person of trade, a hotspot for this island for people to go to. There, our weapons will be sold and given to you. If you work with us, discounts, freeness of
Please
these
don't
ammo
leave.
and these weapons will be given to you.
I really do hope your weapons are as special as you say, because from what
Oh,
I can
thank you.
see, people have plenty of their own fairly
Well,
powerful
then
weapons.
if weapons are not the case, then ammo will be the deal in
The
breaking.
weapons are nice. You can't find the attachments, however.
Now that's a shout.
Boo-hoo.
Would you be able to provide armor as well, or just weapons and ammo?
I can see what we could do. Again, I'm not the weapon manufacturer, I'm just a doctor. I do research.
Yes, I mean, you did say this fucking earlier. The guy is getting in contact with his weapons manufacturers and ammunition. That is what we are being offered.
It's pretty
Well, I
simple.
hope
You
in the
make a
future when
list.
you bring us your weapons, we can have a nice look at it and to see what it is you, in the future at least, will be selling.
It's pretty
And we'll
simple.
wait.
When you want the order from them,
So-
make a list. You give them the list and you give them the books and tablets or whatever the hell they want.
You can't
Yes?
give them a list if you don't know what they sell. But we'll see in the future when they're here, and I'm sure
Well,
they'll
you
show
already
us what
have
they got.
inventory. You know the ammunition. You know which arms you want. If they have it, they will
Yes,
give you. Oh,
If I can speak, if you are wanting a list of what we sell, if I get the items and I find out what the manufacturing plant is making, I'll throw out the list.
That's fine then. That's all good.
So, you know, you came back. All good. Welcome back. I know a lot of the current inhabitants are a bit dodgy with you just appearing out of nowhere and saying you're going to fix shit. So, in order to clear up any concerns, my recommendation would be some sort of show of good faith.
That is a pretty good idea.
Huge companies like to.
Is what I fucking suggested earlier, yes.
I see. You want to know what S.T.A.G can give to you people? Well, we have nothing on us right now. Nothing in our car. We'll come back next week. We'll bring gifts to show you we actually mean business. Hopefully at that meeting, you'll bring your books. And those who have given us our books will get extra special equipment.
You got a list of the books, or just whatever looks whatever looks
If
like it's exactly
anything
readable?
has a S.T.A.G logo on it, like so.
I know I for one would kill for a fucking coffee machine.
Right?
You and
I
me
found
both.
I've been trying to figure that out at my
I
restaurant.
got coffee at the house, but I don't have a
got
machine to
coffee,
make it.
but no fucking coffee machines. I've got a grinder, all that shit. Cannot find
Hey,
a
if you want
working
the
machine.
coffee, if you
I
get
will
one, can I
talk.
use it? I'll bring my coffee over.
If you help us out get our books faster, and within the week I could try to talk to the manufacturing plant about making you a coffee maker.
Yes, the basic
Alright.
necessities are something you said earlier about like making life a bit easier or some shit.
Yes,
You know what I'm
quality of
talking
life.
about. Yes,
Quality
that.
of life. Yes, I could talk to the manufacturer about making better items. Obviously, they're,
Alright.
you know, used to making weapons, but I guarantee you with some ask and demand, they'll switch up their working.
Well, either way, I think this is good business proposition. I like it. You get the books, I get what I need. Everyone gets what they need. Of course, those who bring books, not just fucking anyone willy-nilly.
Yes.
I would
Yes.
say, what would you recommend searching for these books? Just around the island, or certain areas that you feel like they would be?
Around the island. Sadly, the person who broke into Kamuk to spread these research logs all around the island has not been located. We know that books have been picked up, which is why we came here to ask the people if they have these books.
Alright, well, this concludes my part. I will search for the books.
I remember you saying you need
You could
someone
be
to
a
help
real
you sell your
page
gear.
turner.
Yes.
I don't mind helping, but I want it to be clear that I'm not looking to be labeled as a S.T.A.G member. I'll help on my own as a separate entity. But obviously, if that's a
We are
problem, then you're
looking.
gonna have to find someone else.
Yes, we are looking for someone to be a representative for S.T.A.G to help us communicate with the island.
I'll
Kind of
do
as
it
a
in
through point.
Right, well that won't be me then, so don't come looking for me if you want me to sell your stuff.
Very well.
Last
Any
question.
other questions?
At least from me, last question, and I'm good. You say you don't. You say you haven't found the person that took this research and spread it across the islands. Do you have a name or a moniker, a code name, anything, something that we could go by to maybe find this person to try and help you?
I do not know. The name of the person, the description was random. Our security cameras in Kamuk were destroyed, but the access code was still working. And for the key to get swiped, we've got the notification. And when we went to the facility the next time, the research was gone.
So if you've got the access code, if the access code was used, there's got to be some way to figure out what access code was used and who had that access code. Knowing S.T.A.G Industries, having worked with you guys before, I know you guys all have personalized access codes specifically for top secret research areas. That being said, you should look into figuring out whose code was used. And then
You don't think
question
we have?
that person.
That person is dead.
Aha. The next course of action I could think of is maybe talking to the people that are close to that person if they're even still alive. It is the end of the world
Probably
after all. So.
also dead.
Yeah, that's why I said if they're even still alive.
Any other questions?
The access code that was used was registered to the official who was deceased. That's what his one was saying.
Oh, no, I got that point. I was saying if there was anyone around that person
Give me a moment.
that would have the possibility of knowing that access code or getting it off of them through, I don't know, say torture. You could always go after people like that. It's just an outside perspective looking in to try and help you out.
Torture.
It's possible, you never know.
Any other questions?
Would never resulted to.
There's no other
But
questions.
no, that was my last question. Thank you for your time. It's greatly appreciated. I will keep an eye out for your research and try to find it for you.
Spider, this is Mocha. Come in.
I see that everyone has left. We thank you for coming.
I'm ready to travel whenever you guys are, by the way.
Yeah.
Alright, well, you
it's
good
okay
luck
if we
to
talk
yous,
to you.
and I hope to see you in the future.
I'll see you later, sir.
Lana, I'll be sticking around. You won't be alone.
For those who are still
I'm
here,
gonna be sticking around as well. I just gotta talk to.
for those that are still here, I do have some ammunition I grabbed. If there's any use to anyone, because I was, let's say, goodwill gesture as you asked.
It'd be quite
Well, I was
awkward
gonna
to
ask
ask
you guys
about the ammunition that I need, wouldn't it, Lana?
What type are you using?
The one ammunition is that.
Funny rounds,
I
if
can
you know
help
what
you
I
with that.
mean. Gotcha.
What's your name, Cooper?
A lot of people want lost ammunition, then my old friend no one said.
Okay, so I found a card with your name on it.
What kind of card?
Yeah,
It's a all access card someplace.
The Ada...
Where did you find it?
If anyone needs any ammunition, see what I've got over here. Follow me.
Does that matter?
Okay, I'll see if he's got any extra.
Well, if there's copies of my access card out there, it kind of does matter.
Lana, come stay with
Found
me
it
for a
up
moment.
in the snow.
I can keep an eye on you.
Okay, Mr. Longnose, what do you need?
Right?
Oh, 76239.
Write this
Top
down.
of however
What's
much
your
money
name?
you got, but I think the
Jagger.
next cheapest car I've got, or the next cheapest thing is a motorbike, or a
Yes,
BMW.
because I'm the only one that
That's
has
the
an
next
access
cheapest
card, and
thing,
I
I
have it
believe.
right here. If there's other copies of it, that means someone in our reigns is making copies.
We'll be able to look.
Okay.
Thank you
You
for
can
this
have this one
information.
if you want it. Can. It's broken, but it can probably be repaired in some way.
Next.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Or destroyed.
556.
556.
I see. Well, I appreciate that. Now, if you excuse me, I have someone to talk to.
Next.
Alright.
The same as the last person, 556.
Lana, that was your name, correct?
Yes, it is.
Sorry. Let's go
Thanks.
somewhere. We'll be nearby. Just somewhere we can talk to in quiet.
Sure. I'm just.
If I can, I would prefer it just be me and Lana. We'll be right here.
In this
will you guys
consideration,
be
well,
around?
in this situation, while
No,
there's so many
they know
people
what I
around,
know.
I'd have to decline that. Yeah.
If that's of any.
So, let me get it where I can see both of you, sorry. How much do you know?
I've personally been looking into quite a bit about this island since we got here. Mocha was with me on day one of getting here. That creature decided to show up. These.
You're talking about the mist.
Of course I am.
Yeah, we call it
These-
Smoky for
Or in your
simplicity.
terms, X65.
You gave it a name.
Well, I mean, it's a lot more simple than titling it by its experiment number, is it not?
Yes, I get it. The significant numbers are just, technological terms.
Makes sense. Easy documentation.
Does the clown have to be here? No offense.
Doink,
sorry,
do
never
me a
mind.
favor.
you walked up.
Doinks,
Yeah,
do me a
that's
favor.
fine. Yeah, I don't mind leaving. I just...
Yeah, Doinks, do me a favor. Go into town,
Yeah.
look for somebody named Spider.
Spider?
Bring him to
do
me.
you have any last location? Last location.
Probably
In
in
town somewhere, looking through the rubble.
Is he on comms right now? Would I be able to give a call out to him? And
No,
let him
and
know
he
you're looking
should
for him?
have a wolf armband.
A wolf armband. Got it. I will.
Tell him Sergeant Mocha's looking for him. Anyway.
I've been reading through
Sorry about that.
documents that I've either been shown or seen, which led me to coming into that crypt up in the north.
Documents? You mean these research books?
I've read them. Quite a few of them.
Do you have more of them?
A firm.
Not on my person, and I'm making copies of them before I hand them for my own references. Because to me, this is something that is
see.
interesting. I find learning all of this to be one of the more fascinating things of this island, considering what it implies. Although, seeing all the
So-
dead bodies in that place makes it very clear you had some screw-ups. Quite a few of them.
Yes. As you know, science is a very tender
Oh, I know.
thing.
And Alexei, I believe was his name. A diary written about him.
Yes. I see you've written a lot. Well, I'm gonna guess you were a scientist in your last life as a,
Are you
before the
Spider?
world went to shit.
Is that a wolf armband? You can't tell.
Could I show them
Don't
the
think- I
funny
came here with
thing that
Sergeant
I
Mocha.
found?
Sergeant Mocha said he was looking for you.
Why not?
If you're gonna make copies,
So,
we do the originals.
I really can barely
So-
understand you. I'm really sorry to say.
he
He
said
said
if you
you
want
do
to
make
make
copies.
they need the originals.
That is fine. You can have the originals. I just need to make the copies first, which will take some time because one of them is like 8 pages in very fine print. But it should be
Yes,
done by the
you
time
could
I'm around
also-
next.
Yeah, it's very simple, and that one was our one of the guests.
Construction of the PDRF.
You found it. Yes, that.
Personally, did not find.
Well, I
it.
can say
did-
this.
Go on.
I did
I can
come
say
across
this.
something that seems to been recently popping up here and there. I know of a couple people who have similar, if not the exact same thing that I have come across.
Hello.
Book?
JMC
Oh, hi.
prototype.
Spider.
We know him. A
Does
shepherd
he
in
know
our
as much as you know?
Not as much,
Spider
but I've
knows
known
quite a
him
bit.
for longer than I've known Mocha.
This information you have learned was not supposed to be learned by the general public. I get a curious mind. I can see your curious mind when I talk to one. Your passion for knowledge is inspiring. What most people don't have is the mindset to keep countless nights of research and development. Are you two in a group together?
Those two are.
Myself and Lana, no. Lana
So-
is just somebody we extend our protection to.
Protection. Military group.
Task Force Talon, if you've heard of us.
I have.
Wow.
I've been researching groups on the island.
Gonna send me that research projects. List of
Copy that.
names. That'll be great. Well, Lana, as you see, as I hear, you have a lot of knowledge, and your mind is curious. I ask, the knowledge you do have, that was not spread here today, you keep maintained to the people and well-being around you. Obviously, I can't force much, but I can force more equipment your way.
That can be done. My intention was to spread preventative measures should people run into, that creature, the mist. I've noticed it has a distaste of fire. I'm working on a document to post to the public for if they are to run into it by some mean on safety measures.
Maybe we could work something out where you could join our team of research, try to help mitigate these problems.
Another
Honestly, it's not a
suggestion.
decision yet to make now.
I wouldn't openly talk about the knowledge. People might think they can use you, and we wouldn't want that to happen.
I don't intend to openly
People think.
talk about it. Like I've said, the main part I intend to speak of is preventative measures for people should they find themselves under attack by it. There's people on this island who do not
I don't
deserve
see
to
an
be
issue with
whisked
that.
away.
I agree. That's just why we are here. Especially...
It's more for your safety.
Fair enough.
Chrono. Thank you.
In
Obviously, there's been more...
In this place, knowledge is power.
I'm not wrong there.
Now, we'll keep a close eye on these demons, so-called. Is that our radio I hear on?
Yeah, but it's not transmitting. I'm just listening to reports.
Very well.
Have 2 or 3 people in the area giving Overwatch, so...
See. Well, we'll be in touch, Lana.
Alright.
And if you're wanting to help us with more research, obviously you've read our files, you've read more. I could give you more information of what we have learned.
Then I would look forward to our next talk. I'll have the books
You
for you
seem
next
like
time
you
you
would
come around.
have a sweet tooth of sorts.
Indeed.
Want some Jolly Ranchers?
Well, next week when we come back with some gift baskets as the island wanted,
I'm not
me and you
surprised
can
that's
have a
what they
conversation.
request. I have a question though about this sample and its reaction to certain items that have been found on the island. What do you know about the altar in the swamp?
And the swamp.
There's,
Let me guess,
you have infected dead within the walls of wherever that takes you, in both segments of it.
When the island first became under development, we've researched this was a native land. Very spiritual in that case. And over time, we built projects, development lands, cities, and towns. And our base, RCFI, was a structure of the swamp.
Thank you.
This native land was heavier in the swamp. Our military base up there was to cooperate experiments inside the swamp. And that fishing town was made from a small group of people who believed in the spiritual nature. A god, you could say. The altar was made, and one day, RCFI was undergoing an investigation of corruption, and research was taken away. They somehow use our teleportation and the theory of spiritual essence to make your body go from their altar to that place your zombies, as you will. We learned a way to import Project Fence. What the PTE has
So
been
I'm going to ask
could
this
finish.
regarding it because
If I could
it's
finish
on
at
the
least.
same. It's on the same
Mocha,
thing with
I
the
do
altar. I just
apologize
wanted
for
to say it before you
interrupting your
continue.
little meeting here, but I'm letting you know I got a ride out with Blackstone. So you don't have
All
to
right.
worry about me.
Yep.
Stay safe.
Yep. Stay safe.
Safe travels.
What I was saying.
Anyway.
With us trying to protect what the religious spiritual group has made, we set out those things you saw. Our own little custom defense force, because we believe that that place has an access. Something that can, lead you to another place. We tried our best to disrupt this process, but obviously, with time, I guess you and other people have found, read our books, our theories.
Fair enough.
So I'm
If these things
assuming.
were ours, if these things were ours, we wouldn't kill them for the assets. But they're not.
Fair enough. So I'm
Like,
assuming the reason you have to bleed on that altar is some sort of checking your DNA to see which one is being teleported or so, something like that.
That was not us. The cultists, as we call them.
Gotcha.
But for spiritual reasons. This spiritual group used our system of teleportation in a simpler way of spiritualized matter.
That makes sense considering what you have to carry to pacify the anomaly.
That's the second point. This cultist group has seen more and more presence. I've heard about this staff that controls our project. X65, or Smoky is what you guys called it. Now, when we were locking away our facilities of X65, they turned Smoky against us. Which is a deemed fact of why we disappeared for many, many months.
I see.
So I'm just gonna ask a question. You said earlier that you had found a way to turn something into a non-physical entity. That being obviously the, as you call it, X65 or Smoky. What was it before it became that entity?
What was the question?
What was Smoky
What?
before it was Smoky?
Particles. Smoky, before, our goal was to make a particle essence fabricator to produce an essence over DRL as protection, a coat. When we realized these cultists were spreading spiritualized essence, we started tapping into a different aspect of science, more of a religious, as you say. And this myth was to spread good cause, nature, well-being, health, wellness, a stretch for our research and development and capabilities, as we believe in numbers and factors, and this was out of our league. Turns out, during our research and during our time making this, we took a step too far, making the form before making a product. And this form, as soon as we made it, was controlled by the staff. We never got to test the good side of Smoky.
You never gotten to test it.
So,
Not before they got control of it.
question for you. Because you said it was controlled by the staff since since it formed. any way the particles you gathered were the essence of whatever those cultists were worshipping to begin with?
Particles. Yes, the particles were. Fact for the nature of being is because, again, we had no significant evidence of spiritual matter, so we stole. Which probably bit us in the end.
That's what I figured it was, yeah. Thank you for clarifying.
And when we heard that this being was released, we took all of our forces and put it back into a hiding spot. Obviously, it wasn't no easy task. We hid the staff, but from our research and our findings and our understanding, do you think the staff is no longer in its hiding place?
I can tell you for one thing, we have one, and there's more than just this one.
There's
There's
many.
quite a few.
Can I get my hands on this?
Do you know where it takes you? Have you been there?
Withholding the staff?
Have you been through the anomaly while carrying this?
I haven't said much. When I came in contact with this essence, I didn't have much, nor could I find a way out. Somehow,
You
days.
wanna explain it, or do you want me to?
I can, especially after how it reacted last time, which was different from when me and Tommy went through.
Yep.
The first time we went through, one moment, let me put this down. We threw one of these, and I had enough time to easily draw the staff. It pacifies the anomaly. It turns it into a wall of smoke, almost looking like a sort of portal you could walk through, is the best way to describe it in basic terms. It stays still, it's loud. You walk through, and it brings you to an extremely dark location, the floor littered with skulls, if you actually take the time to look, with only one path ahead of you, and a barred off wall to your left. It's filled with infected, specifically the ones in the S.T.A.G uniforms. Fields down there are completely swarmed. It's fascinating, to say the least. But it's
Obviously, the
dangerous down
stag
there.
uniforms are not the same uniforms you are wearing. They look older. They're gray, but they have the stag logo. They're almost like, if I wanted to say, jumpers that somebody participating in an experiment would wear.
That's a good description.
Our Z42s. Our Z42 projects. Basically, with the reality of the PTE, with its findings getting released back in the beginning of the year, we decided to take their idea and try to make it our own, if it was possible. At this time, obviously, all of our other research came to a blissful and chaotic ending. Z42s were meant for signs of our sickness of wealth. These test subjects were already dead before time. The revival of them was something we were trying to get a hold of, but as another big factor was we never had the physical form of what PTE had, nor did anyone else have, besides the group that took it. And when the world went to shit, the controls of our Z42s went with it.
I see.
So what you're telling me is And if I'm reading this right, all the infected we see started from you.
Infected out here? No.
You have
That was
them
not
out here
us.
as well. The same exact variant. Keep that in mind. They're not only located within stag type facilities, even at simple checkpoints or among the regular masses of infected, you will find them.
I'm very aware of the uniforms we give our experiment. We've tried to revive the dead. But again, when this project was happening, the world was already going to shit due to Project Fence. And this parent infected just added on more and more.
I see.
We need to head out.
See. Well. We'll talk again soon.
Of course. I'll have those books for you next time you come around, like I said.
And I'll make sure to have some gifts. Take care.
Stay safe. Don't get
I
shot
have
again.
science to be interesting.
I don't think that's good for your health.
I have some
Alright.
basic ammunition.
Do you have any
I mean, what
7.62
I'm
by
looking
39?
for is not exactly basic, but stable rounds. As you already saw the rifle I was carrying.
I have none.
Would you
That's a shame.
happen to have any 7.62 by 39 AK rounds? Got a Vepra I've been using.
Bitch.
Could you repeat that?
She said 7.62 by 39. You know, standard
Here.
AKM
Thank you.
rounds.
Stag agents, let's go.
Be safe.
Stay safe.
You as well.
Nice of you to join us, Spider.
Get up.
Yeah, I was out here looting. Found some decent stuff.
Sandy's good for that.
Safe journey.
Yeah, I found, let me grab it from a bag. Found one of these.